Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the raids, week 3, day 3. So today we are going to be going on with pretty much the same thing as yesterday, because I believe this is the last day we'll actually be able to use it until we basically have to force ourselves into using a mank, because you're just going to have such ridiculously high stats. Actually, it's pretty much already at that point, but we'll still try using this for today. But yeah, it's eventually going to have such ridiculously high stats that we kind of have to go mank, unfortunately. I might still try fitting a Pharos-Ra in there if we do that. Use like a mix of what we used the initial time with like some kind of Pharos-Ra. But for the most part, we will have to switch out of this pretty soon. But I want to try at least one more day with it, because it's going to be very rare until we can do this again. Unless we happen to get an undead or a mystic week. I mean an undead or divine week on invasion. Then we'll be able to do that. Oh, look, that's actually really nice. Right when starting off, we end up getting a Val Raven to go kill out, so that is quite convenient. Unfortunately, we don't really have much to take as far as good moves, so I guess we'll just take ourselves up around. Also, hello everyone! Hello Mystic, hello Questor, hello Kilvera, hello Lorman, hello Trey, hello Sai, hello Sea Dog, hello Brittany, hello Cody, hello Steve, hello Bunny Killer, hello Captain, hello Marcelo, and I believe that's everyone, and hello everyone else. Welcome all. So, right off the bat, we'll want to take a red. No reds. We have a skull. Could we instant kill? I don't think we've gotten a single instant kill all week. We have been using Archer this entire time, so go, boom, get it. There we go. I jinxed it, and with good luck. I jinxed it with good luck. There we go, our first bullseye of this entire raids. All 3 days, seriously. I think that's the first bullseye we've gotten all 3 days of these raids. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Wish we could do that a little bit more often than once every, like 20 tries. Oh, I was hoping we could get it again. Could you imagine doing it back to back to back to back to back? I have done that before, though it is excessively rare. We'll take a purple up here because I want him to take the skull into... Oh, wait. I can't do that. I need this purple to stay exactly where it is. So I'll take that over. He'll take the skull. Oh, wait! Oh, I didn't see that it would move another one because he moved the thing. Oh, and I moved it there too. Wow, okay, that's really bad. Oh, that is really, really bad. Okay, I think we might just gotten our first lose. Oh, that is horrifically bad. Well then, I need to luck that back. Wait, what exactly happened there? So, I moved that down. Oh, I see. A random yellow moved Oh, no, not a random yellow. I actually moved that yellow there. Interesting. So, I moved the brown over. That then made it so with the yellow that dropped onto the board, there was a yellow that randomly dropped that allowed him to take a 3 pair of yellow into a skull simultaneously, which then knocked the purple down far enough that he could get the extra turn, because it knocked it by 4 instead of 3. Wow, that is lucky on his part. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. We just lost. Unless that randomly hits our final Pharos-Ra, that's the only way we have a chance of really winning this. Even then, probably not. Okay, good. That is exactly what we needed to do. Unfortunately, that's not really going to make much of a difference. So, yeah, I think we switch right into mank. Scratch that plan. Okay, well, at least get some damage on him. More than 0. There we go. We hit more than 0. So let's go and... mana. How do we make this work? We'll go move that over. Didn't get a triple blue. Still alive on 2 of them. Not for long, though, but they are at least currently still there. Okay, we can take a blue to a purple into a chance of extra turn. That's still nowhere near to enough damage than what we need. But if we could at least get 2 more pokes, that'd be great. Okay, there's poke number 1. Wish I could get full mana on the other guy, but I think we're going to have to throw it down now. There's no way we're going to last that long. So yeah, we have to throw both of them at the boss. So we'll throw this one there. And yeah, he's dead. Or one of them is. Okay, there we go. So you will not die to 1 skull. So with that being said, I think I let him take that skull because we do die to 1 of his abilities. So I don't want him to do that. I kind of want this purple. I think we will go for this purple. That also gives us red, though that doesn't actually do anything for us. Nor does it cascade anything. But this will... Actually, he doesn't get a skull out of that, does he? Oh yeah, he still gets a skull out of it. Oh, he gets a free skull too. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! What even? Okay, well then. He just does not want to play nice. Well, our first lose of all of these so far. I feel like Ancient Golem's being more annoying than the actual Zugoff itself, though. Because he's almost enough damage to one-shot our team. He's getting up to 43 with a 4 times boost ratio per blue. So that's like, what? 4 blue? Let me see. That's 43 damage. Times that by... Well, how many do we need? Let's see. Let's work backwards. So 50... Let's see. 50, 46, and then enough. So if he hits at least 3 blues, we instantly die to his ability, regardless of what he hits. Well, other than the hero. But yeah, that is quite unfortunate. Okay. Plan B. Let's not do this. Let's go with something a little bit more standard. So we'll get more Terra in there. Let's go get Mang, because Mang is basically 100% mandatory. And we're kind of stuck having to use it again. I was kind of hoping we could get away without not using it, but oh well. That was the longest we've gone, though, without using Mang. Go throw that in there. Okay, what else do we need? We got the Mang, we got that. I want to put a Pharos-Ra in here so badly. I guess we will. Problem is, it doesn't actually do that much. I kind of need a second copy of her, but we can't do that, so that's not going to work. What does this actually allow us to cover, though? Only blue. And at that point, technically yellow as well, because he denies out yellow, so that's another color that we technically indirectly cover as well. I guess we'll go without the other one. What can we use for a meat shield? I guess we could just use that one gate thing and just do that. Let's see, we have all of Kedar, so apply filter. Best type priestess I kind of want to do, though I feel like it's just going to get in the way. Keeper of souls I also kind of want to do. I feel like it's going to keep over summoning, though is that necessarily a bad thing? A second Pharos-Ra. No, skeleton's going to be too blocked. This and first lock could be okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just leave it at that. Put our hero at first slot, hope we get those instant kills. Azers we don't really need, we might as well just be using best type priestess at that point. But then again, that does increase Pharos-Ra's by damage by 50%. It doesn't help us cover any more colors, though. The only thing that use yellow in this kingdom are useless, useless, and similarly useless. So we don't really have too many options for that. I could use a white, and that would give us a little bit more souls for it, but I don't think that would really work out. I think we'll just go with this, keep it at that, and yeah, we'll see what we can do with the Keeper of Souls then. He's pretty blocked, but we'll at least get the summons off him, if nothing else. And he does give that 50% additional damage to our Pharos-Ra for when he does get those casts. So we'll try this for now. Might fail. First time we're actually throwing it out, so we'll see exactly what happens with it. Oh yeah, what are the HP values looking like too? I didn't even realize Pharos-Ra has such ridiculously low HP. When did that happen? I always thought Famine was a lot lower. Well, I think Famine still is lower, but I never realized Pharos-Ra was also that low. Interesting. Mainly because I don't normally use him as a offensive troop, or really at all these days, because I don't need a soul farm anymore with how many souls we have. So very rarely do I ever have to take him into my team. Now we'll go move that over, get some Cascade going. Hey, we're getting the AI's luck now. Very nice. Okay, can we drop this into something decent? I think we get red out of this. Let's see, that drops by 1. That drops by 2. That drops by 2. That drops by 1. It's not an extra turn, though. It's just a 3 pair of red. Oh, but that is an extra turn. That random green we get out of nowhere. Okay. I guess we'll take the skull. It doesn't give him anything unless a brown falls there. And good. Almost. It tried. It sure tried. We didn't get the instant kill, but we'll just go throw that at him. Look at that Mang damage. One of them is like more than a famine. And now we just have ridiculously high attack, and we'll just go from there. I really wish there was another option other than Mang. We need more weapons like Mang, so we don't have to keep using Mang. What do we need here? Yeah, it's almost near mandatory. Especially this late in the raids. Well, actually, this is even that late, but this mid-range of the raids and further. You just have to have it, because it's so ridiculously overpowered in this game mode. Let's see. At least compared to other options, anyways. They just need actual good weapons for this game mode. They keep adding those really horrible ones, like that shield and stuff that we're just using. Oops, let me go move this down by 1. Wait, how do I move this if I need it down by 1? Wait, hold up. Trying to think of how a Dust Devil reshuffles everything. Hold up. So he moves everything down by 1. So doesn't that mean if I want my hero in first slot, it needs to be in last slot? No. That means if I want my hero in first slot, it needs to be in second slot. Yeah, he moves it to the last, right? Wait, hello. Knock the first enemy to the back, yes. So in that case, I need it in this order. If I want to go and have him place me into the correct order. Okay, so that's right. I think that's right. That should be right. Keeper of Souls, Mang, Mortera, Ra. Yeah, that's right order. I was just double checking. It's been a while since I've had to face dust levels on a regular basis. I used to have that memorized very well. It's not really even that complicated. You just shift everything over by 1. I have messed that up before, though, by accidentally putting things in the wrong location. What do we need to move? We'll go move that. But yeah, later in the game, you never face dust levels. Earlier on, it's pretty popular because he used to have a lot more damage than he currently does. But he used to be used to wipe out teams without ever touching the board. He at one point had so much damage. It was about 13 or 14 when you had all the magic on him. And at the time, that was enough to wipe out pretty much any team. All you had to do was cast 4 Dust Devils and then you won. So you didn't even need to touch the board to win the battle. It was pretty funny. Manas that we actually need. Where are you? Like, every color I need is nowhere to be seen. Or it gives him a skull, which I definitely do not want to do. He does gain pretty good value out of skulls. I guess we start getting Pharos-Ra out, though we don't really gain much value from our initial Pharos-Ra cast. Actually, do we even really need Pharos-Ra on our team? I don't think you feel like he's doing much. He's getting that extra bit of souls, but we have to cast him 3 times before he even reaches his max damage, which is way too many times to have to do that. Okay, we're gonna try for some kind of cascade here. Didn't get it. Ooh, oh, it left it there. Oh, that's some really nice board. We'll go grab that. We'll grab that one, cascade all that down. We have every mana. We actually get to cast Keeper of Souls. I didn't even think we'd be able to get one of those off. Is it worth doing it? I guess so, because we have Archer class there, so we keep proccing it. Though I should probably go and get my attack value up before I do. So let's go throw a Mang. He'll hurt us really hard with that skull. But now we can go do this on anything. So let's go throw 1 Pharos-Ra down, just because we can. Throw that little poke. We should probably throw another poke, but right here, I think we're going to go for skulls. We have a couple different options. I'm leaning towards green, I think. So we'll go for that. Nice pokes. Get another one. And that is match. Wow, that is strong. Okay. New plan. Do that. There we go. Plan. Oh, cool. It actually shifted it back because I changed it on this screen. Actually, let me go do that correctly then. Yeah, let's go with this then. Then again, do we really need Pharos-Ra? What are we using him for? Oh, actually, we kind of are. We're using him for the 1 convert that he has to try giving us some extra mana, I guess. Yeah, let's leave it at this. Let's go Mang, Mortera, Keeper, and Pharos-Ra, and see how this goes for us. What do I need to target in this battle? I guess we just keep going for the final Zugoff guy. I was a hello, Watcher. Welcome. You got Bullseye 3 times in a single battle a few battles ago? Very nice. Yeah, it happens, and it's really good when it does, particularly for Guild Wars and stuff. You can get some ridiculously high scores if you were to actually triple or quad Bullseye within Guild Wars. Though it would don't depend on it, because it would very, very rarely happen. I forget the percent chance. It's a very small decimal chance. It's like, I think it's below 0.001% chance or something. I forget how low it was. I remember it was very low. Okay, we'll go and I guess we'll just take some yellow into his skull. I know we don't actually need the yellow, but I don't know. Do we keep it on the board? Maybe I should keep the yellow on the board. The only big issue with that is everything he has uses yellow. And that's actually not a small amount of damage either. 47 damage and 47 attack gain. I guess we'll deny some yellow then. You get some mana there. Didn't get the bullseye, of course. We'll try for brown in some way. Not sure which way. I can't take this red because it's too high a chance we give him skulls, so we'll do that. Which still has a chance of giving us skulls, and it does, of course. But now let's go get ourselves some skull value so we can actually start poking him with him. And, aw, he poked us back. Oh, that better not die. Do we risk it? Take the green and try for a skull extra turn for the win. I kind of have to do that. Mainly because he gets Zugoff if I don't. Oh, it's only a 4 times, though. Never mind. I thought that was a 5 times. We could risk it all, or we could go for the safe move. I think we go safe at this point. So we can either take this green and try for triple purple or a skull there, or triple green. All 3 of those would work. Or we take the skull, let him have a 4 times free purple, and then probably get Zugoff the following turn. I guess that would be fine as long as he doesn't hit our hero. Oh, or if that happens, that also works. Never mind. He did even better than that. Okay, good. He did not hit our hero. He hit our Pharos-Ra. I think we can manage to work with that. So we'll take a skull. Now we just need 2 skulls to win. I do not want to fall for that trap. I also can't take that purple downwards. or else that will give him the skull the following turn. So what I want him to actually do is take that brown. Would be very beneficial to us. He did not do that. And I kind of want to leave that there just as an option for him. We could start getting Mang back up. I don't think we need it, though. We might as well just double cast this. We get an Undead summon, too. Of course, one of the absolute worst. The Undead has so many horrible summons. We just get a zombie there, which just removes skulls, which is exactly what we need. So we're never casting him. Nothing about him is useful for us, other than his necromancy, I guess. But then again, I don't think that triggers because the other guy already left our thing. So, yeah, I think that only triggers at the beginning of the battle. The necromancies and the necromasters and all that. Alright, we'll just take a red here, I guess. Try for yellow. Actually, we don't even need the yellow, but yeah, we'll just try that. Oh, we get a purple out of it. Still works. Take a skull. Take another skull. Dead. Oh, never mind. That's not enough damage. We need one poke. Well, there's our one poke. And there's his one poke. Well then, we definitely need to go get a summon. Do we let him poke us? No, because that'll be enough to kill the summoner. And I take that skull. Oh, we actually get to hit the boss for extra damage. I don't think I've ever gotten to use this final trait on one of these before. But there we go. We actually get to use it for once. We get to do triple damage to it. And then we get a summon. And there we go, a Banshee. Which could have given us some souls. Okay. Yeah, I think we can make this work for the rest of the time then. Still feel like I need to replace out Pharos-Ra or something, but for now it's doing what it needs to do. Okay. Is that the right order? Yes. Okay. So let's get into it then. It's fine, yeah. I'm always like double checking, second guessing myself. Keep it till it fails. Oh yeah, we're definitely keeping this team till it fails, pretty much. It's been, it hasn't lost yet, and it shouldn't lose. This is about one of the strongest we can make. So we're gonna move that. Get a Mang, get the last lot. Take those purples. What else do we need? Can't drop that. Though I could try for Cascade, so we're better off just taking a brown into a purple or something, or a blue. Both of which we didn't get, but at least we had a chance. Oh, well, we could drop this then, so we'll grab that, grab a little bit of everything, even take a skull, which does an excessively high amount of damage because of the Mang hit. So now we just keep poking at him. I don't think we need a second Mang, or do we? Yes, because of his armor trait, I actually do need a second Mang. So we'll go and throw this down. And now our hero has way more than enough damage to one-shot anything. Now we'll just go and poke him like 2 or 3 times. We'll take the green for that. Oh, I give him some purple by doing that, though. Ooh. Oh, and some blue. Ooh, even worse. And some brown. And some yellow. Anything else you want to take while you're at it? Okay, we'll go and throw the poke at the boss. We're wasting the summon aspect of this ability right now, though. But I don't think we can wait to try to get that damage up. So we'll take a blue to blue. That will start working up Pharos-Ra, though once again, unless we got a summoner that can do souls off the white or something, not really going to have much to do with that. But we can get the convert alignment, though. So I'll try setting that up. Maybe he'll do something to move it into place. We get a single thing out of it. Is there any way I can go and move this to get it exactly where I need? I don't believe we can, so we'll just take that for 5 times. We have another thing of that. That is not enough to kill the boss, though. Though it would be more damage than casting a Pharos-Ra. So with that being said, I think we throw that now, which brings it to one-shot range. He'll kill that out. We'll throw that at it. And now all we have to do is pretty much just hit it a few times. So we'll just convert out red. And dead. Don't even need it a few times, just one time. Forgot we already have 264 skull damage. Yeah, this is definitely what we're using for the rest of the time. Okay, movement. How do I move this again? I need to just like memorize that order. Because we have to keep moving it almost every single battle. Every single time we see a Dust Devil. What'd be really annoying is if we see multiple Dust Devils. We actually haven't seen that yet. Keyword yet. But, yeah, it's going to be really annoying because at that point, he'll get mana so quickly due to his yellow link that it'll be hard to keep our order of our team. Actually, even now it might be hard for us to keep our order. If he surges the yellow, we're in trouble. So we'll go right onto the Mang there. And yeah, he's going straight into full mana, and there's not a single thing I could do to try stopping that at the moment. We'll just take a purple over. Oh good, we denied out the yellow there, though that was out of pure luck. This skull is not enough damage either, which is starting to be concerning. Oh, never mind, it is enough damage. Okay, only if they have armored or any other resistance trait will it not be enough damage. So, okay, that'll be fine then. We'll go take a skull there. Oh, of course he agiles, why wouldn't he? Well, we have that opening now, so we can go and poke that if we want. Do we do that, though? Is that even worth going for? Or do we save it for the summon? Because I still need more Mang, I think. Yeah, we'll wait a little bit. We need to keep our hero alive for just some time. Oh, I want that brown. Okay, we'll go and cast it now, I guess. We'll go get that at him. We'll take that purple. Free skull, very nice. Take that. And purple, do we need it? We get purple to a purple. I guess we'll try it. Didn't get it, but he gives us a free skull and some brown, so we'll take that. And now he's pretty dead. He'll go and kill something, doesn't matter, because losing troops in this game mode doesn't matter as long as you win. So all we have to do now is poke him with absolutely anything. And it should be pretty easy to do. He did just kill my summoner, though we do have a backup summoner. I think Mang is enough damage right now. Yes, it is. He is so low, we can kill him with a Mang, so we'll go do that. Of course, we could have done the skull as well, but there we go. You're on boss level 165. We currently only have one loss, I believe it was, and we are on 160. So as soon as we do this battle, we would be on 165 if we didn't get that one lose earlier, unfortunately. I didn't even double check the rewards earlier. Oh, we don't have anything special. Though we do get the next orb, I believe, tomorrow, hopefully. And then we'll get the other two rolling in later. Also, don't forget, I did mention it a little bit earlier, though I forgot to mention it specifically in the Monday video. But yeah, Bounty Hunter starts in 1 day in 6 hours for any of you that are going to be participating in that. We are going to be buying pretty much the same amount of packs as we did last time, I believe. And we're going to be playing it during a good majority of our Friday and Saturday stream, most likely. Maybe not the entirety of it, but, you know, we'll be grinding that out to get all the rewards for that. There's quite a few good rewards, like the orbs, and I believe there's a vault key or two in there as well, which we'll be saving for a later time. Either when vault keys get buffed or just for a mass vault key opening, because we still haven't done that. I still really want to do a video where we do like 10 vault keys back to back, even if it's between 2 accounts or something. I still want to do a video like that eventually. Anyways, what was I about to go do? Oh yeah, the little timer thingy. It shows you on the little event. I like how they start having these little event things now that show you when things are occurring. The only weird thing, though, is they put a timer on everything, yet the one they don't put a timer on is the Mythic. It's really weird. I don't know why. But for any of you that don't know when this ends at Friday reset time, which is actually the exact same time as this. So in 1 day, 6 hours, if you still want to go get an Undying, you have until then. He's in Glory Gem Guild and VIP chests, and then all the other Mythics will be in after that fact. So if you are looking to specifically get him for whatever reason, just for collection purposes or whatever, maybe you want him for Submerge or any other reason, as a blue counter, you have until Friday. You can still get him after that point, though it's going to be a lot harder to specifically get that one Mythic. Also, we almost hit, using all this Pharos-Ra almost got us to 1,000,000 souls. It's pretty funny. Anyways, let's go back to the raid boss and do our final battle, unless we get more off of a Raven. Hopefully we see a Raven. Dust Devil again, so let me go move all this into place, and yeah, this should be good. Okay, let's go into the battle then. Yep, and there we go, we did get a Val Raven. Very nice. So we do still get to play these out then, and play them out we shall. Okay, oh, you know what would have been really annoying? If the Val Raven replaces the Dust Devil when we're expecting a Dust Devil to be there. I don't think that's happened yet, though that would be very bad when it does. I need to take a red here because the Pharos-Ra is blocking our brown, or at least on the initial turn it is. Now it's not, so we can just go take that. We'll go grab that down. Also, we still do have to kill it. It is blocked by a yellow, though. Oh yeah, we should be fine. The only slight issue might happen is once we kill this, he has a +1 yellow to that, so we can 2-turn Val Raven very easily, which might be an issue. Okay, right off the bat here. Well, not off the bat, we already got some in. Let's see. Red into brown. It's tempting. Or do we just go for the green? We have double green chance, which could do quite a bit of damage to him. That, or we could try going into our Keeper of Souls. But then again, we have to take some of these manas anyways to even start getting into them, so we'll go move that. Blues just go into that, so I don't really need that. We'll take a green there. We'll go for a bit of mana. Take some reds. Actually, you know what? Do we even really need the red? No, but we also don't need almost every other option that's available. I guess we'll just take a brown then. But then again, that's basically the same thing as taking a red, isn't it then? Well, not exactly. Actually, I should probably take red, because oh, never mind. I should take the brown, because I don't want him getting Dust Devil back up. I need to keep our hero in first slot for the rest of this battle. So we'll go move that over. That gives us Mang again. I don't know if I actually want to throw that down or not, though. Because it blocks Keeper of Souls the second I throw it down. I think I hold on to all my mana right now, just try getting Keeper of Souls up. Because at this point, that'll be the best benefit for us. So I'll go move that over. Didn't really get any good cascades that I needed. He's about to get his hit down. Not much we can do about it, though. Okay, now we can finally do something. So we'll go move that over. Throw a Mang at his other slot. Then we just go Skull Crazy and hopefully win off of that. Only big issue now is there is almost no skulls on this board right now. But we'll go kill that out. Hopefully get a good Keeper of Souls here. I can take a single poke. That is not what I want to be seeing right now. I think I'm going to go try getting Pharos-Ra mana, I guess. We'll go move that over. Trying to get some kind of alignment for these things. I could take a green poke, but that's barely going to do anything. It will kill the Valraven, but that's all it will do is kill the Valraven. Nothing else other than that. I need to get Pharos-Ra to full mana this turn or something. Which I don't see on the board anywheres. So I'm going to let him do his turn. I think I'm going to go for a poke, so we'll do that. He'll take that down. Still no alignments that are worthwhile. If anything, they almost look worse now than what they were before. So we'll go move that over. Hopefully get a Pharos-Ra next turn. And we do indeed squeeze that in. So I guess we Pharos-Ra into... I see those purples. I don't think I want to take them, though. Oh, you know what? Actually, we do take them. We'll take that. Pharos-Ra now. Throw that onto pretty much anything. Doesn't really matter too much what we aim that on, I don't think. Then again, I probably should have threw it at last slot. You never know what might happen. Speaking about what might happen, I was hoping to have a slightly better board right now. Oh, you know what? I should have threw that at last slot. We could have done that into her. I believe that would have been enough damage. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, our skulls are so much bigger than what he does at this point. Let's just take that, even though it's not the best of value. Oh, he would go for that. Okay. That's a bit unfortunate. Now we have to deal with the boss, and he has 1 HP. Good job. Well, we'll go take that out. And yeah, we still win, but that was a lot messier than it needed to be. All we have to do now is poke him with anything. And that is indeed anything. And there we go. It doesn't matter how many times we hit him. We just have to hit him once. 35 is enough. She would have been enough too due to the triple damage. And there we go. Is that the Kingdom unit? Which one are you referring to as the Kingdom unit? Oh, Keeper of Souls? Yes, Keeper of Souls is from the current Kingdom. You obtain him from event keys this week pretty easily. Probably within about 50 to 100 keys or so, you would end up getting it. Wait, did we just get back-to-back Valraven? I think we just did. That is very lucky. I'll take it, though. We haven't been getting that many Valravens, so that makes up for all of our lack of Valraven. I need a Mang before I throw down her, though, so we'll wait a little bit because I need that better skull value. We'll go move that over. Okay, looks fine, though he is getting dangerously close to escaping, but there's all the attack value we need to one-shot him now. And at this point, I guess we hold that and try getting its mana directly by taking purples and skulls. And there we go. Very nice. Nice little skull. Poke that out. Keep taking purples wherever we can to get up not Pharos-Ra, to get up Keeper of Souls. And yeah, we'll take that purple. One more will do it, if we can find one. Perfect. And now hopefully we can get alignments. He just ruined it for me, didn't he? Yep. Now we don't have any alignments to go use. Well, now that it has mana, I guess we can go throw this at last slot, so we'll go do that. Still no alignments. We can take a poke. Don't really think... Oh, it's a double poke, though. But still, that's not really going to do much. And it gets to hit me back as well. But we also get to hit it back, so you know what? I think that's worth it. So we'll do that. Oh, we even extra turned it. Perfect. Okay, that works out then. So we'll poke it with a... What's our best chance of extra turning? I guess taking this upwards. Oh, actually, let's take this downwards. Okay, a little bit of mana. I'll take it. And now it's pretty much just a win. We'll just move that over. No skull that we could take. We can just throw that. And that is indeed enough damage. If it would let me take a skull. And down it goes. And another 2 battles. Well, we went all the way from 1 battle to 3. So there we go. Up, 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 up. Almost didn't move my team. That would have been a huge fail. I'm going to do that eventually. We're going to have a Dust Devil battle. I'm going to forget to move my team into position. That or the Valraven's going to replace out our, or his thing, a Valraven will replace out the Dust Devil eventually. Do we take this 4 or 5 times? Yeah, why wouldn't we? So we'll go move that. It gives us the 5 times green too, so that gets her mana. We even get a poke out of it, though unfortunately it's a Pharos-Ra poke, which means we don't actually have the chance of instant killing. But oh well, we'll just go move that at it. I think we have to keep not using her, so that we can get Keeper of Souls up. Then again, why don't I just put Keeper of Souls in front of her? I feel like we're using him more than we're using her. Though the second I do that, he's gonna try destroying us. So maybe that wouldn't be a good idea. But yeah, we're using him way more than, or yeah, we're using the Keeper Souls way more than we're using her, I feel like, right about now. We'll go take that purple. That goes directly into him. Need one more purple if we can. That are like a bunch of browns and some reds. Though that would be a lot more inconvenient. Let's go move that over. Not much to really take on the current board. This also doesn't really leave us with much to take on the current board. I guess I could take that blue, but again, not really that good. Red gives him skull, red gives him skull, and there's no other move other than yellow, which gives him skull, of course. Oh, there's brown, which doesn't give him skull. Oh, you know what? We could actually go for that then. Gives us an added chance of skull too. Oh, and of course he agiles it, of course. Why wouldn't he? We'll go take a skull right here, get ourselves a blue, and work it from there. Good thing he didn't agile it twice in a row. And yeah, just need to get the last little bit of our mana. I could either do this off a purple surge or red into a purple drop that also surges. Both of which unlikely. So I guess we'll just take a purple surge. Of course it doesn't surge. Why would it surge for us? Okay, we'll take a skull poke. Luckily that aligned quite nicely for us. I don't think we have any extra turns here. But at this point we can just throw it on yellow, follow up with something, and that'll be that. Before I do though, since we have it, I might as well just throw that down. And nope, we didn't get alignment. Was kind of hoping we would out of that. What to go for? I might just hold. No, we'll go for it, actually. We'll throw it on, I think, yellow. So we'll do that. That will overkill it. And now all we have to do is hit it a few times. Since we have the boss thing right up there, it's going to be pretty easy to do that. And we even got Pharos-Ra, though that's not really going to do much other than the convert. And where did all the yellows go? We need those yellows to actually be able to use the Pharos-Ra effectively. The whole point of him is to have that convert, kind of like a Shadow Dragon would. Okay, I'm just going to throw this at him because there's a chance that he might die. Okay, he didn't go for it. We could actually still lose this if we're not careful. He has enough skull damage to one-shot both of them. So 2 skulls until we lose. Okay, well, there's 1 skull. Luckily, there's 2 skulls, and that's ours, though. And there we go. That was a bit shaky at the end. Yeah, I still feel like we need to replace out Pharos-Ra for something. Oh, Double Dust Devil. I was mentioning this earlier, too. Maybe this will be the time we finally go replace out Pharos-Ra. So let's get rid of Pharos-Ra. Let's go put in... Transforms greens to purple. That is not that useful. Let's see. I wish I could put a second Mortera into our team. Nekriza. Summon a Bone Storm. Dispel all positive stats effects from enemies. Summon a random undead. That's not particularly useful. Skeleton could be useful. Actually, could even be better than Keeper Souls, but I don't have the purple for it. I think I might just go for Best Type Priestess just because of its +1 purple. We can even go for Azurus for the exact same reason. I don't know how effective a single skull like that would be. But if we get a lot of purple on the board, it would be. Though when are we going to have a lot of purple on the board? It's basically never going to happen in most of these battles. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go for her just so we cover every color. I think that'll be the best bet. Not like she really does much, but there is the chance that we'll get the alignment for her. If nothing else, she at least does the +1 purple for us. Okay, so let me go move my team how it needs to be. So that goes there. That goes there. That's a really weird team setup. But because he has Double Dust Devil, I think that's going to work out. Even if a Valraven replaces one, that's still going to be fine. And a Valraven does not come into play, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing this time around. But we'll go move that. No convert. Oh, we do have a convert. Never mind. Oh, wow. We actually got Keeper of Souls up before we got anything up. That's the first time we did that yet. Though that's completely pointless because I need him to cast several times before I do anything. So what do we do here? I can't take this brown to a red because he gets a free skull if I do. Though him hitting specifically my Keeper of Souls I guess isn't that big a deal. So you know what? I'm actually going to take that. We get a lot of mana out of it. He does get a free skull obviously, but it's now moved to the back so it's not as big a deal. So we'll go throw a Mang at this, and then we just go right into Skull Spam, because we already got the mana for it. Unfortunately, we don't have him up in first slot yet, so... once again, I think I just leave that Skull there. We can just go for purple or something else, get Nekriza up, which will be slightly better. Because there's no single target damage that he has that's going to be killing us. We'll just move that over. He'll go take a Skull, which is to be expected. But yeah, at this point, we just let him do one more. Don't actually let him hit us with a Skull, though. We'll just go take some kind of mana we need. Never mind, I have to take a mana I don't need. That or I have to cast Nekriza. I mean, not Nekriza. What's her name? They both look exactly the same. Mortera. So we'll go throw Mortera at the final slot there. And now we should be good to go. So we'll go and convert out brown. It's a color we kind of need, but it gives us a free turn, so gotta go for it. But there we go, get the free turn kill. Don't have a follow-up, though. I guess we just take another skull and then go from there. Yeah, we'll take the skull over to try to get a blue. Didn't get it, though. That could have... Oh, there we go. We don't have alignment for it, other than, like, a single thing there. Well, actually, we get 2 single ones, which I guess adds up. We get some of that yellow off the board, too. We don't have a Pharos-Ra to do those nice converts, though, anymore. But, oh well. We'll go... Yeah, that doesn't give him skull or anything. Oh, yes, it does. It knocks... Oh, but it gives us extra turn, so never mind. That's fine. Well, we'll go take a skull then. That'll kill that out. We throw Neppers down. Actually, we get double skull. Can't we? I don't think he kills us. I don't believe he does. So I'll take this skull. Try for a skull there. Didn't get it. He'll do that, and that does not kill us. Unfortunately, there's also not a skull in play that we could take. The one more skull will knock it out, so we'll just throw some damage at him. And that's the final skull we needed. And there we go. Sweet. Okay, let me go move it back into place. So let me see. Mang. Order. How do you go? Move that there, move that there. There we go. Let's see. You're short 600 for Pharos-Ra. You're going to have to wait till next time around. Yeah, if you're 600 short, that's way too much short to be able to reach the gap. I think you need to be within a few hundred to actually reach the gap, unfortunately, after, like, your guild tasks and everything. But yeah, it can be a little hard to actually get that. And there's no way to really grind it. If it was a treasure gnome event, you could grind for, like, a very, very small amount. I think you can get, on average, a few of them per hour. Wait, is this said my video is unavailable? Is my stream still going? What are you doing, stream? What are you doing, YouTube? Work. Let me see. I assume it's working if everyone's been chatting this entire time. But, yeah, it's working. That's weird. My YouTube, on my end, was showing that my stream was down. Well, not that the stream was down, but that the video for it wasn't coming through. Anyways, let's go into this final battle. Well, only final battle if we don't get a Valraven, so hopefully we see a Valraven here. Oh, it cuts in and out? Okay, I guess it's being a little weird then. Windows 10 did just have an update last night or something, or at least it downloaded it. So I'll blame it on that. Let's see. Took forever for it to download too. We're gonna move that. Also, I shut off my computer when it said do not shut off your computer, because my computer just completely froze at that time, so I was like, oh, okay. Well, I kind of have to shut it off now. Hopefully that didn't mess up anything. I don't think it did. Let's see. Yeah, this computer's been going for almost 6 years now, and it's still been going pretty well. It's been working slightly less effective than it has in the past, but as far as, like, processing power. But, as far as actually functioning, it's been pretty good at doing that, still. Okay, anyways, let's go get that down. 218. He did not get a random skull out of nowhere. Is that enough damage to kill him, assuming we hit? Math. That is 203. Yes, that is enough damage. If we can get a skull, which we definitely can. Unfortunately, we cannot double skull. It is not aligned to do so. Unless we randomly got to drop, but that's too high of a risk to go for. Wow, the skulls are starting to hit high. He can almost two-shot me now. That is insanely high damage. Okay. I guess we'll just go and start getting Keeper of Souls up. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to keep Keeper of Souls in front of her, aren't I? Actually, we didn't really decide on that. I don't know. I kind of want to, kind of don't. The other problem with that is, after our hero dies, it becomes her who is better, not Keeper of Souls. Also, the other issue with that is, if I put Keeper of Souls in front of him, or in front of her, we don't get the 3 times, 4 times, 5 times damage to the boss, which would be a little bit less damage. I guess it's not really that big a deal, but especially if we could keep our Mang alive, or a hero, and we just throw that down and dead. And yeah, we didn't get a Valraven, so that is the final battle for today, and that's the first time all week we've actually hit 0 on the battles. So far, only one battle that ends up going under, unfortunately. We've gotten every Valraven. Hey, Instone got the exact same thing. Only 5 points lower than us. I guess the exact same situation kind of happened to him. But yeah, we only lost on one battle so far. It wasn't really that bad. It was mainly because he just got insanely lucky with a Cascade that led into a bunch of Cascades that then killed out our triple Pharos-Ra. But yeah, we have to retire the Pharos-Ra for now. It's just not going to work out. It was fun while it lasted, but Yeah, we won't be able to do it. Mang is just so much better, especially with Keeper of Souls and stuff like that. Should probably try it with Skeleton too. It might seem weird that Skeleton would be good, but even though it's a common, it is one of the best skulls in the game if you only need single pokes. And when you're using something like a Mang, it's actually better to have single pokes than multi-pokes, because you never really need multiple skulls at once, like a Keeper of Souls. Because with a Keeper of Souls, Bone Dragon, and stuff like that, you try getting multiple skulls at once in order for your base attack to be able to still get kills. Because if you get 3 individual skulls, well, that's 3 individual times you get to hit your attack. So if that attack is, let's say, 30, well, you just hit, like, 90 if you get 3 separate skulls. But when you're doing something like 200 damage, you don't really need to hit 2 individual skulls. What you actually need is more setups for 4 times skulls on the board, so that you can get, like, 2 or 3, 4 times in a row. Because you already have all the attack damage that you need to be able to kill per skull you take. Which, in cases like those, Skeleton is actually better. There used to be a really funny team when traits first came out, where Skeleton was the absolute best troop in the game, pretty much, with them, because it was a lot better to get those 4 times extra turn skulls and just random extra turn skulls in individual single pairs than it was to get multiple at once. Normally, if you need multiple at once, you use things like Diviner and stuff like that, which you always see me doing in PvP, because it's a lot, because your skull value is lower in these instances, so it's better to go for the, to get multi-skull hits. So with something like this, with Divine Isabella, since our hero has such a low attack at only 35, it's also because we get the proc per bullseye thing, we'll be able to get a lot better chances, not only at actually getting kills, but also doing more skull damage per poke, since we don't have the higher attack value to work with. Oh, we're gonna move that. Did we actually get that in there? No, we did not. Yes? No? No, I don't think we can cascade it. We'll just run Furnace. We can wait. We'll be patient and wait a turn. Then again, we still don't have it on the follow-up turn, so we'll just go and Mountain Crusher it. Let me get a Ketris in there just so he doesn't do anything. Let me kill Famine just to be safe. And still no board to really use. We'll go throw that down. Did he ruin it? No, he did not ruin it, so we'll go get that in there. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be match. Throw an Infernus at that, and get one more in there. We'll be good to go. Didn't he barely even get to use her because they had Gorgoltha first slot fail. It's like, let me go show how to use this, and I can't even use it because there's Gorgoltha in the way. You went undefeated to boss level 2020 with Mang, Bastite, Mortera, and Keeper. Well, that's what we're using right now, and we haven't lost yet since we've been using it. Yeah, it's been working out very nicely. Yeah, the only time we went under was when we were using Pharos-Ra's. I still wish I could keep using Pharos-Ra's in it. Pharos-Ra very rarely gets to be played in actual, like, offensive teams. More often than not, it's pretty much only for soul farming teams, and used for almost nothing else. Even though it has really good single target damage, without the proper composition for your team, like other soul gainers, like Dark Troll, Dragon Soul, stuff like that, it can be pretty clunky, because you have to do so many casts before you can really do his damage. Of course, once you get to that point, you just do insane amount of damage, but still. Alright, let's throw that down. Speaking of insane amount of damage, Infernus. And you got, okay, I was gonna say, if we have all that board and we don't have a single poke of skull, with all that red and all that skull, there's a problem. And then you lost 6 times in a row. What is it? Is this your quick PvP team? What I'm using right now? Yes, this is one of the quick PvP teams. There's a couple different teams I use. But yeah, Mountain Crusher, Infernus, Ketris, and Divine Isabella is one of the quick teams we use. This was actually suggested a while back. We used something very similar to this, not with Ketris though, but then we threw a Ketris in it and it actually made it go quite a bit quicker. But yeah, this is one of the quick teams I use for PvP. That reminds me, let me go do that real quick, and let me go do dungeons, because with the raids, how long they keep going, I almost keep forgetting. I think on Tuesday, we went to like the last hour. We went to like 1 hour and 5 minutes, and then I went to do the dungeons, because I almost completely forgot. And if I don't do them by the end of the stream, I will always forget to do them, because I assume every stream that I did it on stream. Especially when we have vault keys now, because it doesn't even have the reminder there. Because for whatever reason, vault key takes priority over your dungeon notification. Try it? Wait, the team you just mentioned is exactly what we're using, just in different order. Why would you use it in that order, though? Because you get to, well, I guess because it's slightly safer. But it's quicker and more damage if we use Mortera in second slot. She'll die quicker, which is, of course, unfortunate. But We haven't really had that issue yet. Maybe once we start hitting like 200, 250, we might need to start doing that if we even hit that high. I assume we would. We're at like, what, 270 right now, I think? I mean, 170, I mean. So yeah, maybe once we get higher, we might have to do that. But at the moment, I think keeping the 3 times troop in second slot is fine. Oh, in PvP? Wait, what? Oh, you were mentioning a different team. My bad. I thought you were talking about the, yeah, I thought you were talking about something else. Mercy, Inferno King, Ketris, and Isabella. Isn't that what were you just using? 1 green, not raids PvP. Oh, never mind. I wasn't doing it with the Mercy. Yeah, I guess we'll go try with the Mercy instead of the hero for mana generation. I don't see why not. Let me just go and clear out dungeons first. But I didn't see the other team suggestion because you abbreviated every single one of the names, which makes it harder for me to read. I'm always bad at reading them, as you guys probably know. I probably already missed like half the questions that have been said in this chat already. I'm not deliberately trying to ignore any of you, so do feel free to leave the question again if I do happen to pass you. How do you get so many points in raids? Can they keep buying sigils? Yes, you can buy sigils infinitely. Which is why everyone's been saying it's 100% pay to win, because it's legitimately 100% pay to win. It's whoever wins is the person who does the amount, whoever throws the most amount of gems at it is the winner of raids and invasions, as well as, what's that other game mode? As well as Bounty Hunter this Friday. It comes down to whoever has the largest gem stack, basically, is the person who wins that. But yeah, once you buy every single pack, like I thought that initially too. It's like, oh, okay. So there you have these packs. They're kind of slightly pay to win, but of course, maybe you could only buy them all once. Nope, you can buy this last one infinite times once you reach it. So that's how everyone has, or everyone who's like the top 10 are so ridiculously high. It's because they can infinitely keep buying this final pack here, which gives 2,000 souls, 25,000 gold, 20 raid sigil thingies, and 25 kingdom troops, and 1 of the Godslayer thingy. But yeah, they can keep doing that for 500 gems in infinite amount of time until they run out of gems, or until they feel like buying more and then keeps throwing at it. So, yeah. 100% pay to win. And the current leader is like 30% higher than the next one. I don't even know why he's still going at that point. Maybe he's trying to reach 500 just to reach it. But, yeah, it's ridiculously hard to really compete with that for that reason. Even when we go, and on Friday, I'm going to be buying, I think, 1 of every single one of the packs, or maybe up to tier 6. I forget how high we need to go. But we're going to be buying quite a few of those, just so we can get every reward tier thing. Because they said they're going to be increasing it slightly, so I don't know exactly how far we need to go. But even with buying every single one of the packs just once, I think we will place somewhere around 80th on the leaderboard. That is how much everyone else tends to do on it. Either somewhere around like 50 to 80, I think. Which means like the other 50 above us or so would have spent multiple packs on it. Do you just connected a 10 casually? Did we? I didn't even notice it. I have gotten it before. We filled literally the entire board up with it before. Oh wait, how do I connect a 10? You can only get up to 8. It's an 8x8 board. You can't connect a 10. Unless it was like a 8 and then a 2 over to the side, like an L shape. But yeah, we filled literally the whole board up with gems before, back when it was like really easy. You could still do it with ssaszix though. If you magic buff ssaszix enough, you can get the entire board filled with 1 of any color you want. Even skulls, I believe, you can hit too. But the only problem with doing that is it glitches out and it only counts as like a 5 times or something. It's really weird. Oh, it's a 5-5. Oh, okay. Interesting. Let's see. You wonder how much the guy in first place is spending? We did get knowledge on that one of the weeks. I think it was 5,000 gems was the cost to get first place one of the weeks. But then again, that was earlier in the week, so it might have been like 6,000 or 7,000 gems. But yeah, it's about anywhere from 5,000 to 7,500 is the amount of gems it takes to get 1 power orb off the thing. Which I guess to some people is technically worth it, because if they want to be like the first to craft a Zugoff, or even if you just take into consideration the actual value of a power orb, Power Orb could be considered worth about, I would say, realistically, about 2,000 gems or so. Maybe 3,000 at the absolute most. So some people could value it as that and then use it as such. Because it's a full ascension. Like, if someone's actually using it to use it, other than for Zugoff. But it's a full ascension to any troop, so fully ascended. It has fully level to a troop, which isn't really that relevant, but it's an extra little benefit. And it has full traits. So, of course, the main value of that's the full ascension aspect of it, but still, that is still decent value. But no, it's nowhere near, like, worth 5,000 plus gems. It is definitely not worth that, I can tell you that. Not to mention how much time you actually have to spend doing it, too. Like, we keep spending, like, what, 45 minutes on these each day, or at least the initial few days when we just have, like, this small amount of battles. There are people who've played, like, 10 times more of the game than us, of the raid bosses. Or is it that much? Let me see. How much did we score? But then again, it's hard to tell because it scales upwards. But, yeah, about 10 times more. It's hard to tell, though, because, of course, the higher you go, the more points you get. So let's say, like, 6 times more. That would be, like, an additional at least 5 hours that we would have to been spending, that we wouldn't be spending grinding in PvP for gold and stuff like that. So you have to keep that in consideration, too, because you're putting time into it other than just the resources. Because you can buy all the resources you want, you have to actually go and use them, too. Because, of course, they don't roll over or anything like that, so you do have to go and specifically use them. Okay, let me go do that one team that was just mentioned. It was Mercy something, 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 something. Forgot what it was, though. Let me go and move all this out. And let's go put the Mercy in. I know that was one. I assume Divine Isabella. Let's see. Mercy, Infernus? I don't know if that's Inferno King or Infernus. I assume Infernus. But I can't really tell. Which one did you mean by that, Havoc? You just typed in INF, which could mean like 2 or 3 different troops. Ketris and Isabella. Yeah, I assume that's an Infernus. It would make the most sense. And an Isabella. Okay, so basically what we're using, except we're not using our hero. Okay. Seems good enough. We get the quick double yellow thing. Wait, did you ask for a different banner? Probably Talon. Let's see. Double yellow, yeah, Talon. There it is. Okay, and let's go through it, edit it. Only slight issue with this is, well, then again, I think we would have the same issue with the previous one, too. We don't have anything using blue. Well, we do, but, you know, she doesn't really get to utilize it with the -1. But I guess off the explosions, it's still going to be enough for her. Isabella, why don't you have alignment? Okay, we'll just go get that down then. I mean, Ishbala. I always keep wanting to call it Isabella. It's never going to stop. I can sometimes be somewhat aware of it and catch myself, but no, it's going to keep happening here and there. We'll go throw that down, get a nice little bit of damage, see if we can get a Ketris or something going in, and go from there. Need a bit of brown. Will we take an entire turn just to go get brown? Sure, why not? That last little bit of mana we need, get a triple kill, and now we just have the Baba Yaga. Oh wait, why did I not kill the Baba Yaga? That could actually become an issue. That could be an issue. Okay, yellow, go. And that'll be enough damage. And down it goes. There we go. What hero class on that PvP team? Archer? Yeah, pretty much. If you're in doubt, always use Archer. Archer is the best, well-rounded hero class in the entire game. Nothing is more well-rounded and decent than that hero class. It is good at skulls. It's good at casting. It has great stat gains off of its perks that it has, and is just overall really effective as a hero class. And it works with essentially every team you would ever put it on. So it's a nice kind of just stock hero class to keep, since it's currently not possible to place per kingdom. I mean, per troop slot that you have. You have to pick one hero class, and you just have to use it for everything. They will eventually make it so you can pick it per hero class, per slot. But at this current moment, you have to just always use your hero class for everything. And since there's a 50 gem cost associated with it, a lot of people do opt to just basically stay with Archer, because you never need to switch off of Archer once you have it fully traded. Of course, there are instances where other hero classes are better, but in most situations, you can get away with using Archer. Ketris third slot? We do have Ketris third slot. Yeah, that's the only slight issue with some of the teams that have developed as of from explosions and stuff like that. They tried fixing that, but they didn't really do it too well when they like nerfed explosion by 70%, or not by 70%, by 30%, by making it 70%. But yeah, that's been an issue for a while now, where teams can basically function without really touching the board at all. Well, I guess technically we're still touching the board some with board control and such, but like things that have really high impact and powered, or just things that are like this, where you just keep exploding over and over and over again, and you don't even need to be really board aware, you just need to keep spamming them, and then, yeah, stuff like that isn't really that healthy for the game. Not sure if they will be doing adjustments to it eventually. It's not like a particularly overpowered mechanic compared to other stuff that already exists, but it's definitely not good that you can basically just keep going and keep spamming the same thing over and over again. Like, Gorgultha Dragonsoul Christinex was a pretty big offender of it, particularly just Gorgultha Dragonsoul in general and stuff like that. Basically, all you have to do is just keep casting them back and forth until you win, and that's it. You don't ever have to pay attention to board or anything, you just keep casting them, and that's it. Though, I feel like Doom Skulls, whatever they might be, might start to change that some. Pretty sure they're exactly like the skulls from Puzzle Quest, but it will make a little bit more of like a hazard on the board that you have to keep in consideration. The only slight issue with that is if they're like Puzzle Quests, they will trigger if they are exploded or destroyed, which will just make exploding troops even stronger, which is going to be the exact opposite of what we need. Which is going to be really funny if that's a thing, because Infernus with those kind of teams are going to be ridiculously powerful. Alright, we'll get a Mercy in there. Get a Ketris in there. And S-Match off the kill. Or off the cast. And down it goes. Yeah, there are a lot of people with tons of gems. There are people in this game that have spent over $10,000. VIP 20. I forget how much it costs off the top of my head. I think it's $7,900 is how much VIP 20 costs. And there are people that legitimately have it. At one point, it was only VIP 10 for max, which is somewhere around 800, I want to say. I think it's under 1,000 for VIP 10, which is still a ridiculously high amount of money. 15 is something in the thousands, and 20 is, like I mentioned, somewhere around like 8,000 or something dollars spent on the game. And they wouldn't have made them if there weren't people that have it, and there are definitely people that have gone that far. I think it's under 100. Though there is a possibility it's over 100 people that have done it. But yeah, there are people that have a lot of gems. Because I think you get 100% more from that, so you'd get like 3,000 gems per mother load that you would get. Which, if that was the base price, that actually wouldn't be too bad. Though you'd have to spend like 8,000 to get to that point, which is obviously way too expensive. But if all of these actually gave the base amount of gems that you would get at VIP 20, that wouldn't be too horrible. Because, what is it, 100% extra? Yeah. So, yeah, that'd be 3,000 for that, which would be 30 per dollar then. Actually, that's, if you put it like that, that's actually still pretty expensive. 30 gems per dollar? Wow, that's actually still excessively expensive. No, I had to have done the math on that wrong. No, I didn't. No, it is just that expensive. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, that's still out of whack. Yeah, I would never spend that. I know there are some people that are willing to do that. People that have way more money than I do. But if they feel like doing it, that's perfectly fine. If they get enjoyment out of it. But I really feel like there's never any need to buy gems in this game. At most, you'd buy the daily gem thing just to have that kind of going a little bit. Which is only $5, and you get like 225 gems out of it or something. But yeah, just actually buying gems is not really that worth it. What do we really need here? I guess we'll go and take that down. Yep, well, that gives them some purple. Take a yellow over. Let's buy Tacet and Xbox. I don't know. I've never really gotten that into console gaming as of recently. Or, I was into it in the past, but as of recently, I've just kind of stopped with all the console gaming stuff. Having to keep buying new consoles every few years and just everything that they have with it, with subscriptions and all that other stuff. It's just starting to become way more of a hassle than anything else. I've just been sticking with PC gaming for the little bit of gaming I do. And I tend to be someone who just tends to stick with a game and stuff like that. So console wouldn't really be that good to me, because normally I feel like console's more so for the variety than anything else. Whereas I don't really play for that reason. I normally just stick with a few games and play them to death over and over again, and master them to as far as the game can possibly go, and do it that way. I'm not the kind of person that would go and get like 50 to 100 different games and play like several dozen in a week, in a month or something. Like this month, I think I played 3 different games total. And of course, one of those is Gems of War, obviously. Okay, we'll go through that down. What do we even need here? We'll go and... we'll just kill out his damage source. We'll kill Ketris with Ketris, just so he doesn't kill us out. And to get a Mercy in there into anything, and that'll be that. And down it goes. Variety. I know, I say variety very weird. Or variety. Yeah, I think it's the way that I actually say it is variety, but I always say it's variety. This is how I naturally say variety. I understand that that's not how you say it, but that's just how I say it. Yes, RuneScape's one of the other ones. Old school RuneScape specifically. Let's see. What do I even need to move here? Go move that over. See if we can get a Mercy or something down. Yes, we can. Perfect. We'll get that in there. Move that over. Everything else can just stay as is. Isabella, do we even need that? No, let's throw in Furnace in there. What else? Well, I think this specific month has just been those two. Normally it would be some kind of MOBA I would probably throw in there. Just because I like the strategy aspect with them. I have been meaning to get back into MOBAs a little bit more. I haven't really been playing them as much lately. I think it's been about 2 months since I played one. But yeah, that genre has always been one of my favorites. Been playing it since I've been really young, too. Since, like, 7, I want to say. 6 or 7 years old. So I've had a lot of experience with them, that is for sure. I probably have more experience in that genre of gaming than any other genre. Even like, Match 3 games. Gems of War was my first ever Match 3 game. So I do have more experience in the genre of MOBAs than in Match 3 games. I think overall I have, like, probably a few thousand more hours into them than I do into Match 3. Oh yeah, Puzzle Quest as well. Though I don't think this specific month we did. We finished out that series, like, 2 weeks ago, so... Or 3 weeks ago, whatever it was. Let's see. Creating a Pharos-Ra this week, or you're crafting a Pharos-Ra this week. Is your favorite 1 Pharos-Ra team, 2 times Warlock Valkyrie? No, it is, if I was to make my absolute favorite 1 Pharos-Ra, with just one, it would most likely be, if you have it, it would be Umberwolf fully traded. It's absolutely mandatory that's fully traded. Azurus fully traded, or Warlock if you don't have Azurus. Dragon Soul first slot, and of course Pharos-Ra is the follow-up. Where are you, Dragon Soul? There we go. And Pharos-Ra, obviously, because that's what the whole team is built around. And there we go. But yeah, this is what I would use if I was to, and obviously +2 purple, +1 red. The Dragon Soul banner. But yeah, this is what I would use as the best Pharos-Ra team with only 1 Pharos-Ra for soul farming, if I was to build one. But yeah, Dragon Soul, Pharos-Ra, Azurus, Umberwolf. In the circumstance of replacing out a 50% Necromancy, it is always better to go Umberwolf. I still have yet to test if it is worth, if you're running 3 Pharos-Ras, if it's worth going 2 Pharos-Ras with an Umberwolf or 3 Pharos-Ras yet. I still need to go test that. This would actually been a good week to do that. Maybe I'll go do it this weekend or something, while we still have Pharos-Ra available, like, everywhere. So I might eventually finally get that test done. And basically do... I'll probably only test it for 1 hour each, so that probably won't get the best of data. I don't know, maybe I'll have enough time to do for 2 hours each, and see if we can get them in. But I do want to test the comparison between the two. Between Dragon Soul triple Pharos-Ra and Dragon Soul double Pharos-Ra Azurus. But yeah, it's, I mean, Umberwolf. But yeah, in the circumstance where you are replacing out a 50%, it is always better to go with the Umberwolf. And this would pretty much be the best team with only 1, if you have all the components. Of course, if you don't, replace out Umberwolf with a second Azurus. And if you don't have that, replace out both the Azuruses with a Warlock. Or anything else that you have that has Necromancy. It doesn't need to be Warlock. Oh, Treasure Gnome, by the way. Just randomly getting a Treasure Gnome right at the end. Wouldn't that be amazing if he gave us a Vault Key? I'm not opening the Vault Key if he does give us a Vault Key, but that would be fun. Mana. What do we need? We'll go move that over. Get another one down. Hopefully get an extra turn off the follow-up. And let's match. We'll just throw that at it. And there we go. So, what do we get from him? We're probably going to get more souls from the Pharos-Ra from this battle than we will from him giving us souls. Oh, 5 diamonds. I was just talking about diamond farming earlier, too. Well, there we go. There's 5 diamonds. We even got an arcane there. So we got 5 diamonds, an arcane, 420 souls on the dot, a gold key, 69 gold. We're getting all the meme numbers. We got 69 and 420. That is pretty funny. Oh, I need to screenshot that. Wait, can I get all these in one screenshot? That is funny. Wait, there we go. The 69 gold next to 420 soul. There we go. Okay. That is pretty funny. Anyways, I'll click continue, and that's it. But yeah, that's pretty much what you would do for good soul farming. I don't know the exact rate of that team per hour. I think it's 25,000 to 30,000. Might be quicker than that. Not fully certain off the top of my head what the soul farming rate is for that team. Of course, VIP bonus and a few other factors, like if you have the 100% soul armor and stuff, can vary it slightly. What did you miss? Well, we ended up going through the raids today. We had to go and switch into Mang. We had to use basically a Mang Keeper of Souls team now, because it worked a lot better. Perfect numbers. Anyways, guys, did anyone else have any other questions that I may have missed? Hello, Dark Owl. Otherwise, I'm probably going to be heading out for the night. But just let me know if any of you still had anything, if I might have missed or any other reason. Let me see. Let's see. I think I got everything, but if anyone still has any newer questions they need to ask, just let me know. And yeah, that'll pretty much wrap it up. Don't forget. Oh, any codes tonight? Next code will probably be this Friday. Actually, I should probably do a poll on that soon. If I should start distributing my codes a little bit more throughout the week or something. Because I do have them concentrated quite a bit on Fridays and Saturdays. I should probably only start giving one out on those days and spread them out on the other days or something. That would make a lot more sense, and I might start doing that soon. But yeah, as of currently, pretty much how we do redeem codes is Monday, Friday morning stream, and Saturday morning stream. But I might start doing it on, I will still keep it on Monday, Friday, and Saturday. But I'd probably throw it on 2 other days as well and just do one on the Friday, Saturday. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading off for tonight. Oh, wait, what's a good team to use with raids this week? It is the team that we've been using, if you happen to have it all. I don't have it set up anywhere because we can't go back into the screen. But it is Mang. Do keep in mind you have to switch up the team when a Dust Devil is there to make sure that your Mang will be the first slot in your team. But it's Mang. Where's Kedar? Kedar. That's not where you go for Kedar. Kedar. 1 second. I can't actually go into that other screen because it won't let you. But we need that, Best Type Priestess, and Keeper of Souls. So this is pretty much our team that we're running. Banner, we're running it with his brown-red to make sure we get Mang up as quickly as possible and keep spamming that out. Initially getting that nice Mang and everything. We could go with a couple different banners, though. I feel like that's one of the better things to go for. And yeah, that's pretty much the team we've been rolling. We could do a couple different orders with this to probably make it slightly better. But these components is basically the core of what works really well this week. Mang with Archer Hero class, fully traded, ideally. Mortera doesn't need to be traded, though it's helpful. She's mainly here for the damage and the summon. Keeper of Souls, again, the damage and the summon, and the skulls particularly to use with the Mang. And Best Type Priestess because she covers the rest of the color and there's almost nothing else to use. But she can get you a bit of mana generation, plus she gives the extra purple, which is nice. But yeah, that can run through basically every battle and all the battles. Maybe slightly a different order. Still testing it some. We only got to use it for about 5 battles today. But we will be using that probably as our main team for the rest of the time, because triple Pharos-Ra no longer works. Anyways, guys, I'm heading off for tonight. Thank you all so much for coming down. I'll be back same time tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now. Don't forget, we will be the Bounty Hunter will be starting this Friday, and we will be covering that on the Friday and Saturday streams, just messing around with that, the rewards. Hopefully they've changed it slightly from the previous week. Not sure exactly how that will be. If it's exactly the same format where you keep fighting the same battle over and over again as the final battle, they really need to change up that format, if that is indeed the case. But we'll see this time around. If that is the case, then yeah, they need to do something about that, because that doesn't make any sense at all. Anyways, guys, though, I'll see you all later. Thank you for coming down. Have a wonderful week. Best of luck if you're still opening keys for anything, or trying to get a Pharos-Ra. And I'll see you all later. Goodbye, everyone.